Welcome to An Apple a Day, a podcast, a resource, a community. Share your experiences and learn from others as we overcome barriers and learn to live a happy, healthy life with a disability. Welcome to the community. Here's your host, Jimmy Apple.
Welcome to another episode of An Apple a Day. I'm your host, Jimmy Apple. But today, you're not getting the whole episode. You know the deal. Today, you're just getting a bit, a bite, a taste, a slice of the apple. That's all I'm giving you today, just a slice. We're going to let you know what's happening this weekend on the podcast. This way you make arrangements so you can make sure you can catch it. Hey, before we start, I want to remind you, this podcast is brought to you by www.famousapple.com. FamousApple.com is the home site for this podcast, and there you're going to find articles about the topics we discuss. You're going to find access to our social networking pages. You're going to find access to our private message boards and our private chat rooms. So take a minute, go over, check us out. That's www.famousapple.com. And for those of you who want to reach us by email, you can reach me, Jimmy Apple, at admin@famousapple.com. So, how you feeling today, my friends? How you feeling so far this week? You having a good week? It's something, huh? We've gone a couple of days without some rain. That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh my goodness, it's been a wet summer this year, huh? But hey, could be worse. Could be worse. It could be snow. I think I'd rather see the rain. A lot more rain than snow, if you know what I mean. Well, my friends, we got a good one coming up for you this Friday. We got letters sent in from listeners, and they're on a variety of topics that affect all of us as disabled people at one time or another. So it's just something that they want to share with others, and this is a great place to do it. I also have an update from Social Security Disability on new claims. Also, I have a report. Now, one of the things that we become susceptible to as disabled people, especially if we're sitting more often than we're standing, if we're not getting as much exercise as we used to, is we're susceptible to blood clots. I'm sure you've heard that before, especially if you're not moving around a lot. So I got this report sent to me on blood clots. It's blood clots versus bruises and tips on how to tell the difference between the two because they look very similar. You could have a black and blue mark on your leg and you could think, oh, it's just a bruise. I probably banged it on something or, the dog might have hit me with something or something like that, whatever. And in reality, it's actually a blood clot. And blood clots are very dangerous. You know that. I don't have to tell you that. A blood clot can kill you. So this is a pretty decent report. I read it over and I really want to share it with you. It's a good report. Also, for the diabetics out there, I found a report and it seems to be true. I mean, the only way to really find out is to try it for yourself. You could talk to your doctor. But there's some tips on how to improve your blood sugar by adding one little item that's found in the grocery store for less than $3. So I don't want to get into all of that right now. We'll definitely discuss that on Friday. I've tried it, but that's me. But I'm not suggesting you try anything until you speak to your doctor, okay? Before you try anything or do anything, start anything or stop anything, always discuss it with your doctor. You're responsible for your health, okay? We've said this a million times. You're responsible for your health. The doctors are just there as your assistants. Use your assistants, okay? Find out if you should start something or if you shouldn't start something. You may think, well, taking herbs is a good thing because they're not narcotics. You know what? There was a thing a while back with St. John's wort, and that there was people were taking it to fight depression. And what was happening was they were taking it along with their antidepressants, and the two weren't mixing, and it was causing a lot of havoc. So you don't want to add anything into your regimens until you discuss it with your doctor, okay? Anyway, we're going to have a really good one for you this week, a jam-packed one, actually. So I'm hoping that you're going to be there. I'm looking forward to you being there, okay, my friends? So remember, things can always be worse. The rain could be snow, but things can always be worse. Right now, there's people that are striving to be in the position that you're in, and they're trying their best to get there. So remember, things can always be worse. And you know what? Try to help the person behind you get up a little bit. Help them, pull them along with you. All right, my friends, I'll talk to you more on Friday. Have a great rest of your week. Thanks a lot for stopping by today. You've been listening to a bit, a bite, a taste, a slice of this week's apple, and you know it's delicious. So you want to come back for more, so I'll talk to you more on the weekend. This is Jimmy Apple.
Thanks for listening to An Apple a Day with Jimmy Apple, your gateway to a happy, healthy life. Join our community at www.famousapple.com. See you next time.